Hello, Scorpio. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thank you so much for joining me, and if you're returning, thank you so much for doing so. This message could resonate for you if you have Scorpio as a sun, moon rising, or Venus placement, but if the message does not resonate, please don't feel the need to force it. It is only a general reading, so please just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else, okay? So Scorpio, let's hop right into your reading. It is going to be one for the month of July 2020. It is going to be, I already said that, it's going to be a general reading, so yeah. Let's just see what we get. We are going to start with the Hedge Witch Botanical Oracle. We're just going to pull a couple of cards to see what is going on with your energy this month. So shuffle the cards. Thank you so much, Spirit, for these messages for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's get into it. Okay. That one went flying. I don't know if you saw it. Okay, let's look at the first one that we got out. Okay. And then, so we have Tenacity, Burdock. We have Strength, Bearberry. And then we have Magic, Ladies Mantle. So, okay, now first of all, wait a second. I love this energy, Scorpio, because what I see here is you are working hard, non-stop. You are not stopping. Tenacity is about the energy of no matter what comes to you, you don't necessarily stop pushing forward. No matter what challenges you face, they do not become barriers to you. Instead, they become boosters. They become things to help lift you up, level you up. And then here with Magic, we have, your tenacity is just really bringing magic into your life because it's representative of your the strength that you have. Like, this strength is really attracting magic and happiness and good feelings into your life. And especially here we have Adventure, Samphire at the bottom of the deck. So it's like you're really attracting all of this positive energy within to yourself, where you really you're going after what you want. You're believing in yourself and your power, and through that you sort of are getting this energy back from the world, where as much as you believe that is possible for yourself, that is what's coming true. And so I see, Scorpio, you're believing that a lot is possible for yourself, so a lot is therefore coming true for you. That is great energy. So all right, let's just keep going with these Soul's Journey lesson cards. We're off to a fantastic start. So, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. There's so many cards that just keep flying off to the side. So, the cards we have out are Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. And self-esteem. I possess the gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So where I see this coming from is you have definitely been through a situation that has challenged you, has presented a great deal of adversity in your life. But with this Tenacity card, you are still working through it. You are still moving forward, using these challenges once again not as barriers but as boosters. But I think that the adversity that you have faced has sort of taken a hit on your self-esteem. And because it's taken a hit on your self-esteem, Scorpio, you are, of course, first of all, you're ruled by the planet of Mars. How can you not possess a great deal of pride? Because you've been placed in this situation where you kind of had to step into this place of I don't want to say you had to step into a place of humility, but I rather just want to say that somebody put you in a situation where, or something has put you in a situation where the esteem that you feel towards yourself was compromised. And as a Scorpio, that is probably one of the biggest no-goes, because once you start to feel like who you are fundamentally is not being revered, respected, or treated with the kind of compassion and respect that you feel that you deserve, you're sort of out of the door, or you're sort of not really on that time anymore, because you have so much pride for yourself. And so I think that what this situation is really calling for is for you to exercise a certain level of forgiveness, because you may resent the love that, I mean, you may resent the challenges that have been placed upon your pride. You may resent the need to even question situations that have to deal with pride, but this resentment is only putting you further back. It is only blocking the flow of love within your life. And in order for this magic and this strength to really come through, you sort of need to put yourself in this energy of forgiveness, sort of just at least to just balance everything out and to just continue to move forward and sort of not let this be a blemish upon what you are going through, this adversity, this challenge, because ultimately it was presented to you for you to learn something, not necessarily to just cause you unnecessary pain or to just cause you suffering for the sake of. It was meant to teach you a lesson. It was meant to show you, if anything, how to move towards love with more awareness, with more awareness of yourself and others, and with more awareness of what is important to you. So that is really what I'm seeing, is that you need to move forward with an energy of patience and forgiveness. And because if you act anywhere outside of that, then all of that, if you approach this situation of adversity that has impacted your self-esteem with any energy other than sort of this forgiveness and patience, then all that is showing is, one, yes, that resentment that is still very much so alive and well within you, but it's showing that that resentment is coming from a place fundamentally of insecurity, that you're really acting from a place that isn't reflective of being whole within yourself, that you are still seeking something from outside of yourself. Oh my goodness, the fireworks. It's like buy one, get a million free this year. Like everybody has fireworks. But yeah, I really just feel like you sort of, oh my God, I'm really just gonna have to get through this because I can't take it. Like, I hate the idea of all of that popping going off on the camera. So I'm really, really sorry for that, Scorpio. But let's just hop right into your tarot spread. So, yes, the cards. So on the bottom of the deck, we have the Star. So once again, especially with the energy of magic, there is something out of this world that is coming into your energy, Scorpio. A wish that is going to be fulfilled. And with the Nine of Swords underneath it, you could right now be in a state of turmoil, really, really wishing for this thing, feeling like there is only clouds or darkness overhead. However, there is such a grand, beautiful energy that is really trying to make its presence known within your life, to really open you up to some sort of healing, I would say. So at your root in this situation, you have the King of Cups. So this is you definitely for sure right here. This is you coming into a state of connectedness with your emotions. This is you really tapping in to your heart space, to your soul space, and really just seeing like what's important to you in there. I really enjoy that because you're sort of coming into this enlightenment, into this emotional balance. What's feeding this situation is the Magician inverted. So this could be sort of, once again, we have magic, the Magician, the Star, all this energy. But right here, I would see the Magician inverted as it's feeding this situation. You could right now be once again in this state of feeling blocked from your ability to sort of manifest and bring into your life what you desire. You could just really find it hard to focus and concentrate on what that is, or really just on bringing that forth in a tangible aspect for yourself. You could feel like very scattered energy, or you could just feel so blocked and just so all over the place, like just not really knowing where things are going. Your pest in this situation is the Eight of Wands inverted. So the reason that you don't know why anything is going anywhere, or the reason why you're so confused, is because, yeah, this Eight of Wands is showing up inverted. Things aren't really moving. Things aren't really going anywhere. You are in a situation where things are sort of in a lull, or things have sort of come to a halt, or things have sort of stopped, aren't really moving forward, or are progressing. And so of course it's hard for you to really see where things are going when you're sort of not really moving anywhere at all. What's calling the situation to the surface is the Five of Wands. So there could be some sort of conflict that is coming up on the foyer. Some sort of frustration, some sort of needing to really defend yourself, or to defend your point, or to defend, wait a second, it's so interesting that this five of Wands is coming up on top of this forgiveness card, especially with these familiar colors. So perhaps this resentment is going to be coming back up, these feelings of sort of wanting to address this, wanting to fight, wanting to get into an argument. Once again, did I not say this? Think about where this sort of energy comes from, where this Five of Wands energy comes from. It comes from a resentful place. It comes from a place of needing to, with the Five of Wands, and when the Five of Wands pops up in general, this is about people fighting not really for the sake of, it's like, it's not productive fighting as much as it's, I need to get my point across. It's about me right now, me. So that's sort of the energy that you're approaching this situation with. Be careful with that. I'm just saying, be careful with being so focused on yourself. Oh my gosh. If it's not the fireworks, it's the dogs. If it's not the dogs, it's the fireworks. If it's not noise, and I don't know what it is. But yeah, so your harvest in this situation, though, is... okay, is the Ten of Pentacles. So Scorpio, you could really, with all of these cards, you could be coming into, the Ten of Pentacles is like some really unexpected abundance to me, especially with the Star here. You could really be coming into a space of abundance. I feel like you may be putting in twice as much work towards whatever it is that you need to or want to do for yourself because of this situation, and because of what it's really doing to you. Like, what it's really doing to you is causing you to sort of seek out some sort of fulfillment elsewhere, seek out your desires elsewhere, which could have the opportunity to just attract a lot of abundance to you. I mean, Scorpio, you are a great manifester. So if you are trying to manifest sort of an escape, not an escape, I don't want to use that word, but more so if you're putting your energies elsewhere, trying to cultivate something else, then that is working out for you, I would say. What you need to cut out in this situation, yeah, is the Lovers. So I'm seeing almost, yeah, you do need to sort of cut out these feelings of insecurity and these feelings of needing to be attached to other people, because right now it just does not seem like it's coming from a place of inner security as much as it's coming from a place of needing to have your self-esteem sort of soothed. I don't think that that's really the healthiest thing. So I feel like the Lovers here is showing that the choices that you're making in love right now aren't necessarily for harmony, aren't necessarily for love, as much as they are for you to not be alone, for you to feel like you are connected, to feel like you are attached. And you should try sort of cut out that need to make a choice towards someone simply for the need to feel attached, because once again it's going to lead you into a lot of conflict that ultimately just shows that at the end of the day you're not really secure within yourself. And so your outcome in this situation is the Empress. I love that. You are going to sort of embody this energy where you nurture yourself first, or you nurture what comes from within you first. And I just want to say, because there are a lot of color synchronicities, because we have the Magician laying on top of adversity right here. So this is your adversity for sure, what you're going through. Look at how similar the colors on that card, on these cards are. You're definitely feeling challenged in your ability to manifest. And then with self-esteem and the Eight of Wands, what it's laying on top of, look at how similar the colors in these cards are. So because something is not moving forward, once again, like it was your pest in this situation, your self-esteem is very much so being triggered by what you what you see as a lack of movement before you. And then I've already showed you the colors with the Forgiveness and the Five of Wands. But the Empress is now laying on the top of the card that was on the bottom of the deck, which was Patience. And Patience was, I accept everything happens in divine order. And this was at the bottom of the deck, but now that the Empress is right next to it, I see that you are sort of patiently waiting on what is going to be coming from within you. That you are going to be stepping back and taking this moment of realization and saying, wait a minute, all that I need to feel whole is within me. There is a whole world waiting to come alive from within me. And I think that you are going to be able to sort of see that and come into alignment with that. And that is where this Ten of Pentacles energy is going to come from. You know, you see the whole family and the abundance on the outside of this. I more so think that this is going to be you sort of coming into this fulfillment right now on your own. Not that you won't have this, like, I feel like you are promised this, so you're going to be able to embody this now without necessarily having it be confirmed right in front of you in the real world. That is really what I feel. So yeah, this is a lot of really good energy, Scorpio. You really are gonna be able, but what you really need to come into recognition of or awareness of is, how does your behavior reflect sort of how you feel about yourself on the inside? When you behave and you act so obstinately, especially towards situations, when you act so pridefully, how is that just showing a lack of pride that may exist within you already? Okay, so that's all I have for you. I really hope that you enjoyed this message. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.